everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So today I would like to finish not only Hamtunscire but also Wincestre, because apparently I can return to Wincestre again. I couldn't really do anything inside that city in the last episode because the whole area had become restricted, but the good news is that it's over. I went back there and apparently it's back to a normal mistrust zone now. I guess I just had to wait a while, or maybe leave far enough, or maybe I just had to quit the game and reload. Either way, I can go back there and finish the remaining side missions. I have already been doing quite a bit in between recordings. As you can see, Hamtunscire is explored completely. I picked up all the treasures and, you know, the important artifacts. And as you can see, there's really only 2 more mysteries in Hamtunscire and 4 in Wincestre, so that should be enough for this episode. And then we will return to Randvi and tell her about our successes in Wincestre. We did manage to kill a few order members, so it wasn't all in vain. And since there's only 1 region left, or 2 if we count the one back in Norway, I'm guessing we will enter like the final phase of the main story soon. So I think it's nice to have all the side missions out of the way. I realize that the game is specifically designed to be playable after the end game, and there's lots of content for, you know, post main game stuff, but I just think it's neat to finish all, you know, the menial task first and then go to the end game. Anyway, I have also been raiding the Abbey here, which gave me another clue about an order member. So we have the final normal order member here, and he's apparently in Fernham, which is where I'm currently at, because I want to start by taking down this guy. So assassinate the oil. He can be found in the hamlet of Fernham in Hamtunscire. Prost Johannes the Oil. Johannes took the cloth to bring respectability to his family name. However, in the church he took the lessons of hierarchy and discipline seriously, leading him to join the order. His method was to warm his way into contact with influential people, dispatch them, and install his family members into their vacant positions. Alright, so he's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's look around. I can see some enemies, but there are guards in this village. So a red person doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be our target. Also, this is a shop, right? I have so much money. Can I spend it on something? Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
What can I tempt you with?
Well, let's see.
Always good to have.
Do you like have to offer?
It could be yours.
It's
just your style.
What about some hairstyles that I don't have? Are there any hairstyles that I don't have? I mean, they are basically just variations of those that I already do have, as far as I can tell. Different colors. So, yeah, I don't think I need that. You can buy supplies, but you cannot buy raw materials. That is a pity. So how about just some decorative elements for my village? Sure, let's just...
Unbelievable. You managed to look even better than before.
A bunch of random crap. Some stuff that wouldn't look completely out of place, I would say. Meat barrel, yes, let's buy meat. Mossy face tree scheme.
You wouldn't regret getting this.
Another tree. House bear scheme. Tree spear warrior scheme. I don't know. I'm just buying
for these things.
Stuff at this point. I mean, look at all this money. Alright, whatever.
Hope to see you again soon.
I may come back and buy more stuff later.
I must take my leave. So long.
But, yeah, let's find our target. I mean, the description said hamlet, which I suppose can also be the surroundings of the village, but I guess starting inside the village would be my best guess. Alright, I have been all over this place, and the only, like, enemy people I can find around here are these guys over here. So I'm guessing my target is one of them. Okay, there he is. That is our target. So he was one of the quote-unquote soldiers I saw earlier. I could just shoot him with my bow, but I will have to confirm the kill anyway. So I guess I will start by taking out some of the other soldiers here. Alright. And now this guy. And back at you. Alright. And now for the confirmation.
I cared about my family. Just my family. I love them more than anything.
And the families who fell by the Order's command, were they not worthy of love?
You are a Dane. How can you speak of the value of a life? All are ranked as less than the axe to you.
Not true. I see honor in many people, many places.
I'm also technically not a Dane.
You have proved here that your compassion has a hard and brutal limit.
Anyway, I certainly have no compassion for you, so off you go. Alright, well, there shouldn't be any other soldiers around here that can follow me, so I think I'm going to be safe. And yep, there we go. The rake. The rake is identified. Sister Blesswith, the Archbishop's shadow. She can be found in St. Martin's Church in Canterbury in Kent. Okay, that's a completely different place. The rake. A youthful love gun sour sent Blesswith into a nunnery at the insistence of her father. There, however, she found a new love, the Order. She pursued the precepts of the Order with a consuming passion, eventually rising to the level of Magister. Pretty sure we haven't encountered her before. I mean, since we've already been to Kent, would have been possible that we met her before, but I don't think we have. Anyway, for now, we're going to stay here in Hamtunscire. Oh well, maybe I will start back in Wincestre because I can just fast travel there. And yeah, we will take care of some of these little side missions. Alright, as you can see, it is back to a distrust zone, so let's maybe have a look at this quest first. Somewhere over here. Someone is waiting for a sign.
The stench offends even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours. God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it. See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me.
Maybe I can help.
What troubles you?
God will speak to me. I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
Of course, I would have to know a bit more detail what exactly he's waiting for.
You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
Pious text, if you make God the utmost delight and pleasure of your life, he will provide for you what you desire most.
God of gods. Please, there
Okay,
must
well,
be some other
this is
purpose
an
for my
extremely
life.
vague quest. let's look around a bit. See what we can do about this. Okay, we can read more stuff.
So do these rays mean something?
My God, whom I praise, do not remain silent, for people who are wicked and deceitful have opened their mouth against me. They have spoken against me with lying tongues. Priest writings.
For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp.
Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. I have sworn and confirmed that I will keep your righteous judgments, calming
So do these rays mean something?
Again, I'm not sure how any of that is helping me.
Send me a sign, O Lord.
I mean,
illuminate my true path.
there's a bit of light coming right at you, but maybe I can increase that a little bit. Let me have a look at the other side of this.
Some other purpose for my life.
Is this like the window? Okay, I can move these around. I can't seem to destroy the window, though. I mean, clearly this has some sort of meaning over here. Let's see. Can't move you any further in this direction. Okay, there's a window behind these boxes as well. Maybe I have to make sure that all the windows are unblocked. All right. So you should have ample of light now. Let's have a look inside the church again.
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through another. My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Alfred.
Okay, so
Thank
that
you, Lord.
was indeed what I had to
will write
do.
a blessed manuscript praising Alfred and his great.
So I have set him on a path to glorify Alfred. That pompous Saxon. I hope his writing reeks as much as he does.
Okay, so we did help him, but maybe not for the best cause. But yeah, apparently I had to make sure that the light could reach all the writings. Interesting. Anyway, let's continue. Let's check out this quest over here next. What is going on here?
By God's hairy balls, you are a thief and a swindler! Give me the jewel Alfred commissioned!
Do you need my help? Let me talk
Must
to
be
you.
blocked from the other side.
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has something of yours?
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Alfred's jewel out your arse.
If the
Alfred's
jewel belongs
jewel?
to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Jewel, you damn scoundrel!
Okay.
We have already paid
So
for
I'm
it.
guessing the jewel must be somewhere inside here. Then again, why would I want to help you to retrieve Alfred's jewel? Alfred is a jerk.
Give me the jewel,
But
Alfred
let's look
commissioned.
around if we can find another way inside this building. Like a window.
Give me Alfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel. We have already paid for it.
So far, not seeing much. Oh, hang on a second. This is something
You are a thief and a
I
swindler.
can open,
Give me the
probably.
jewel, Alfred commissioned.
I mean, it kind of looks like, okay, it's something I can open. Alright,
I'll wear you up.
do you have the jewel?
What are you doing in here?
I am not your enemy. Yet. but that man outside certainly wants Alfred's jewel.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the holy cross. Fuck off, the both of you. Alfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in your guts.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
So basically the king is not paying you what he's owed. Figures. Here's the difference. You would really cross a king. I think I will take it. I mean, I could use my charm to just get the jewel, presumably. Then again, I don't want to do Alfred's dirty work again. I'm just going to give him the money he's owed.
The jewel is for the king. Here's your money. Now give me the trinket.
Oh, gladly. I don't care whether you give it to Cedric or not. He has all the finesse of a mad cow in bloomers.
Actually, I may decide not to give it to him, since I paid for the jewel, and I don't want Alfred to have it. Let's have a quick look around here. Alright. I guess I gotta speak to him again anyway.
I have your jewel.
Well, I didn't ask for your help, but I am glad of it. Alfred commissioned this rare thing.
How rare?
Filigreed gold, centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque, a miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ. and you're going to just keep it, aren't you?
The thought has crossed my mind. I am here, take it. I mean, usually I would just say, I don't need the jewel, I have enough money, just take it, I don't care. But you know what? Alfred is on my shit list at the moment. I mean, he was on there before, but he kind of moved up a few places recently. So I'm not going to give him his jewel. I will keep it, especially now that I paid for it.
I am.
And I have to tell the king I let a Dane steal his gift to his wife.
Please
You
do.
And also this. Every treasure he has, I'll take. Every poet who writes him into song will sing threefold of me. Because we are Vikinger, and this green and pleasant land will be ours.
Bollocks.
Treasure, and we will forget we met.
Well,
Stop following me, or the jewel will not be the only thing you lose today.
Oh, splinters from the cross. All right, take it.
okay, apparently he finally decided that it's better not to mess with me. That was quite a threat, Eivor. I'm impressed. But yeah, Alfred does not deserve our help, clearly. Okay, we have another task over here. So let's just fast travel to this location. I remember there was one with a few children, where one was up on a tree or something. Okay, it looks like I can jump down here. No! Come on. This looked like a haystack. But yeah, this is the quest I was talking about. Let's have a look at it.
It's yours for the taking.
So
Jump, little flea. Jump, flea, jump. Stop
what do I have to do here to
him.
trigger
If
this
he falls,
quest?
God will punish you.
Heartfelt love poem. I'm so lucky in love, blessed by the baby Jesus to have seen you from afar. Did you see me? I was wearing my best shoes. I hope one day you will be beside me together in love. Starlight to the moon, bee to my honey. I have been struck by the horse and cart of love. Might I die if you do not look at me? Yes. Okay, I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with my current task. Okay, can I climb this tree? I just want to see what's going on here.
Like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg.
I mean, I still can't see, like,
He's going to fall. Oh,
the kid they are
yes, I can't look.
talking to, apparently.
If I die, oh, saints alive! Did
Oh,
you
I
see
found a
that?
beautiful
God
flower.
sent Esso Burton Angel. Is it over? Did he fall? Oh, God's buttered crumpets. I never told him I loved
Oh,
him.
there's the kid.
That stranger got it for him.
Why were you up there? What does the flower have to do with anything? Well, apparently I just did something and the kid came down here. Okay. Now what? Okay, I can talk to someone, finally.
If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Okay. So did you write that love poem?
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful. Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king.
Maybe not.
And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Noah's holy kettle! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed. Takes more than that. There's holding hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God! Ethelbert the First, the Flea of Wincestre.
The Flea of Wincestre.
Oh, hail the Lord of the Saxons! Ethelbert the Flea!
Yeah, she seems to be a little bit out of your league, but I mean, she didn't reject you, and even the queen, apparently that was Alfred's wife, didn't reject you, so I don't know, maybe there's hope yet. But I'm not sure why you were all the way up here if the flower you wanted was on that tree. You were kind of in the wrong place. So that was weird. Maybe he was trying to slide down this rope. I guess that's possible. But it was a lot easier to just climb up onto the tree. Anyway, let's go for our next mystery. We have a few guards here. I will have to avoid them. Let's just try to climb over the walls instead. Well, we have another child that apparently wants to talk to us. Hey, let me talk to you. Stop running away. Let me talk to you.
You're pretty cocksure for a child.
You would be too if you had miracle legs.
Miracle legs. They seem pretty normal to me, girl.
Looks can be deceiving. Have you heard of the great Pheidippides, the mighty hero of old? Ran all the way from Marathon to tell the king they won the battle. Then guess what happened? He only fell down dead.
Dead? From running?
It was very far. Girls can't fight. It's the rules. But like Pheidippides, I'm going to be the fastest messenger who ever lived.
So when the Norse defeat the Saxon armies, you'll quickly bear the bad news to your king.
Them sissy britches. That chance. So do you want a race or not? I've beaten everyone else in the whole world.
In that case, let's run.
Let's run. Okay, where are you running to?
You're fast, I grant you, but you'll not outrun me.
I guess we'll see soon enough.
Let's see these miracle legs of yours.
Great Pheidippides!
I mean, she's really fast. I'll give her that.
Let's see these miracle legs of yours.
But I'm slowly catching up, I think.
You're fast, I grant you, but you'll not outrun me.
Where do we run to exactly? I mean, where's the finish?
Give me speed! Whoosh!
Where's the finish line?
No other Saxon has been able to keep me on my toes like you, little one.
I never thought I would be beaten, but you run like the wind. I'm glad I had a real challenge.
And I am glad to have given you one.
Do you like interesting places? I've run all over Wessex. Found some scary, spooky magic spots.
Exploring such is what I live for.
I'll give you my diary. I call it The Many Wondrous Runnings of the Galloping Miracle Legs. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you for that, I suppose. Also, did I actually beat you? I feel that you actually arrived here first. I only beat you because you stopped at some point. Running diary. Well, I kind of want to have a look at that. Of course, I have already explored most of the places around here, so I'm not sure if this is going to tell me anything new, but still, let's have a look at it. Marvelous missions I have gone on by Milburg the Miracle Legs. I am the greatest runner in the land. I have run all over the region and seen lots of things. Some of them scary, some of them happy, some of them sad, some of them strange. The Red Cave, near Farnham, distance far, running time a day. To get the iron faster than the wind, I took bread and cheese. The cave is very, very red. Yeah, I've been inside that cave. Like the walls are bleeding, I wasn't at all afraid. Even when a dragon chased me away, I totally outran it. A crumbly old ruin near Isle of Wight, distance far, running time 2 days. An old house, like really old, with some crumbly murals. I think that is what they are called. I had to hide in the bushes when I got there because the place was overrun with very bad men. Yeah, I noticed that. And the Isle of Wight full of bandits. But I wasn't afraid at all, I could have outrun them. A crumbly bridge near Fort Calaver, distance far, running time 1 day. I think it isn't a bridge for walking, but a bridge for water. It is really tall and I climbed right up to the top without stopping. It was really high, but I wasn't afraid. If I fell, I would have just landed on my miracle legs. I'm not sure if I have seen this before, but I probably have. So, yeah, nice diary, but I don't really need it. But that is everything here in Wincestre. So I guess we will check out the 2 mysteries in Hamtunscire, starting with the one over here. Alright, there's something going on that island. But maybe before I go over there, I will skip until the next morning, since it's getting kind of dark. Well, I only skipped until night. That doesn't help at all. Let's skip even further. There we go. That's much better.
Come and be safe.
Oh no, not that again. I've already rejected Alfred's offer in that regard, so I'm certainly not going to accept yours. What's going on here?
Can you smell brimstone? Better join us while you can, heathen.
Don't you get tired of all that yelling?
Welcome, heathen. Praise God who has brought you here to join us.
My ship is not steered by your god.
Cease your blasphemy! You have been summoned by God to be baptized. Submit or pay the price.
Not with that attitude.
Faith is our weapon, and the only one we need.
Your threats aren't worth the breath of my arse.
We'll see about that. Faith! Cleanse this pagan scum!
Oh, well, I guess that was actually quite literal. Faith is literally their weapon.
None. I won't be dying today.
Smite the unbelievers!
Well, is this some kind of forced baptism here? Throwing me into the water? This is certainly not something that I've seen so far.
Did your father mate with an ox?
Let me use my kick over here. There we go. That's what you get for throwing me into the water.
Come get some!
And I'm going to do this again. There we go.
Is that the best your god can give? People will worship anyone these days.
Well, you lost your faith. I'm sorry. I threw your faith into the water.
Gentle and delicate.
Great.
Now I have to find someone else to tell me what to do.
I'm sure you will find someone around here. There's certainly no shortage of people who want to tell other people what to do. Proclamation concerning faith. Decolagi maximus vardabus. Tain non veritas trattoras. Is this even Latin? I mean, parts of it are, but some of them look weird. Grab life and strangle it until it believes. Heaven can be in the swamp if you slay enough evil. Meat is better than words, monks and scrolls, but praying is closed. Burning garbage is at times healthy and fun. Just don't murder, please. What you make is what you take. Bleed before you pretend to care about a healthy kingdom. Lest be the waters empty. We will eat. Let others decide and see. Good times abdius perpetuas. Are these your 10 commandments? Yeah, this is some weird faith that you have here. Maybe you want to reconsider joining this religion. Also, it seems that they already killed a bunch of other people who presumably didn't want to join. Yeah, we've already seen before that this place is full of wacky cults. Anyway, we have one more mystery to take care of, which is one over here. I guess I can take a little bit of a shortcut by traveling to this fast travel spot, and then I will take the horse for the rest.
And barley. So if you would close to heaven be, have another ale or 3. Drink some mead and drink some rum, for ye know not when the Lord will come. So drink thy ale and drink it fast. Who knows if it may be your last?
That is an amazing song.
You there, Dane! Come join your fellows. Music is my gift to you all.
Alright, I'm all ears.
Here's a merry gathering. A Saxon playing for Norsemen.
What joy a man gives is given back threefold. So my love used to say, dear Chiro. I sing now for her.
Used to.
Used to. But now is no time for sadness. Join our revels. I was about to open a cask for my new friends. Come one, come all. Nothing heals the heart of woe like a mug of ale.
I can get behind that.
Who laps at their brew like a kitten?
Wrong. Thor himself pales when he sees me take up my drinking horn.
Oh, I'm supposed to
Come
drink?
and prove it then. Saxon, give us a song. The Lord made me,
I can drink,
and the Lord made thee, and the Lord made
but I probably have to play the drinking game, right?
So
Not just
if you would close
drink
to
casually.
Show me how the Raven clan drink.
Alright, I guess I'll take that challenge.
You'll be under the table before I've even warmed up.
Oh, we'll see about this.
Don't be so cocky, Eivor. Don't forget that I'm not very good at this.
Drink some mead and drink some rum, for ye know not when the Lord will come. So drink thy
easy
ale
enough.
and drink it fast. Who knows if it may be your
I
last?
have to make sure I don't jinx it in this part of the game. Oh, well, I already lost.
Fingers spreading through me. This
is
poisoned ale.
It's poisoned.
Feels like Jormungandr is turning in my stomach.
By Odin, this new ale is strong.
100 lives
I think I'm going blind.
promised my love as she lay dying.
Oh,
A
okay,
Danish
this is
arrow
an act of
in her
revenge.
breast. 100 lives for hers. But there is one who has not been laid low. Let me see to that.
Yep, I'm still alive. As a matter of fact, I'm still alive enough that I can fight.
Even second, I am more than your equal.
Yep. I think so too.
You will die as my Chiro did!
It won't be me that dies today.
Let's parry that. And apparently the poison is already worn off. Now we can finish him off.
I'll grant you the long peace.
He lured his prey with music, then poisoned them like a spider. Grief sick or no, the world is better without him in it.
Such a pity. I really liked your song. And yeah, they all died. I mean, I even tried some of the ale before I started the drinking game, but apparently that wasn't enough to actually trigger the poison. Okay, well, that was something. But as you can see, we are done not just with Wincestre, but also Hamtunscire. Again, there's like a legendary creature. So I guess back to Randvi it is finally. I mean, I could make like a detour and take care of the rake in Kent, but I still wouldn't have all the medallions for Hytham, so I may as well do this later, I suppose. Let's just travel back to Ravensthorpe for now and finally finish our story arc here. Alright, Randvi reporting in again.
You look well. The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Clearly. I actually thought that maybe Alfred would be the leader of the order. It kind of made sense, but apparently it's a bit more complex than that. Alright. So, how much stuff do we have left to do here? Oh, I can't talk to you?
Eivor.
Ooh, the road to Valhalla. Well, that sounds ominous. So I can't actually start another region quest, even though Hamtunscire is not really finished yet. I mean, I finished the side missions, but not the main story. Okay, maybe I will wait until I talk to Sigurd. I have a few other things that I want to do. Let me talk to Hytham again. I'm pretty sure I need 2 more medallions, but I may have all the codex pages. I found another one in Winchester, in the Assassin's Bureau, so let's see.
I cleared Winchester of the order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Yep, I still need 2 more medallions. I think I have 13 now, but I do have all the codex pages, so at least we can finish this one.
Hytham, I have the codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us. Lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on that mystery.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the codex pages you found. Speak with him if you are curious to see it.
Okay. Yeah, I never really spoke much to him, since I don't do these online activities. We do have like a bunch of stuff to read in here as well. I'm not entirely sure if I actually read it. A letter to Hytham. Acolyte Hytham, you do yourself a great credit in accepting Master Basim's invitation to scour Northern Europe and cleanse it of our enemy. He has long talked of traveling north for just such a purpose. That he feels now is the right time and you are the right companion is a judgment the Council does not second guess. Basim has achieved great things in his time with our Brotherhood. We expect he will achieve many more in the years to come. Heed his actions and follow his instructions, and you shall ascend to greatness. Work in the dark of oppression, serve the light of freedom, and be well. Mentor Rayhan. Okay. Clearly a farewell letter to Hytham. And then I'm guessing these are the pages that I collected, the Magas Codex. On a typical day of study and training, as a departure from our usual routine, Master Hakor welcomed a guest to our Alexandrian bureau. A tall woman with stoic expression, she seemed to be in the later years of her 5th decade. She entered the hall with feathered steps and sat at the head of the room in silence for quite some time as Master Hakor delivered a vague introduction of this unknown figure. Throughout his speech, the woman never once glanced upon him, but swept her eyes across the acolytes seated before her, among whom I counted myself. When at last Master Hakor stepped aside, the woman stood and opened with a blunt statement. If nothing is true, she said, this statement must also be false. The woman left her words hanging in the air. After a long and puzzled silence, a keen acolyte called Magas offered a reply. The creed itself is an irony. It suggests that the world cannot be broken into truth and falsehoods, facts and fictions. Yes, the woman replied, the world merely is. It exists and we are but a small part of its wholeness. Fascinating. Another silence. Magas opened his mouth, inhaled and shut it without speaking. We give this permission to ourselves, the woman said. We are the source of our own purpose. None said a word in reply as the woman looked us over. It seemed that she was neither pleased nor dissatisfied with our silence. Then she began pacing the room, slowly turning about and looking around our hidden hall with an expression that verged on nostalgia or satisfaction. With this knowledge, she continued, with this understanding comes a great and terrible freedom, the freedom to rise or fall, to live or die by your own volition. This is why our creed cuts as cleanly as a double-edged sword. You must take this paradox to heart. The success or failure of our brotherhood depends on your willingness to live in the unfeeling emptiness of this world, as if lost in Tartarus, alone and hopeless, yet bearing a hope that a door will one day open and let in the light. And that you shall exit not alone. That you shall exit not alone, but with all your brothers and sisters at your side. The woman stopped for a moment to run her hand over a dilapidated stony pillar. She seemed to be reliving an old or half-forgotten memory. Catching herself, she stepped away and continued. Because they were with you all along, your brothers and sisters beside you in the shadows. You walked in the darkness and silence, but you were never alone. Yet to see the last light, you must first feel the loss, the emptiness, the pain, and you must act always with that belief that you have failed, that you will fail again, that you must always fail. This is the way of the hidden ones, to fail better than you have before. Fail better than you have before, okay. We wander in the dark, ever searching for the light. She then paused and drew a great breath. For here I must contradict myself, for although the nature of reality is empty and unknowable, the nature of our work is not. And for this brotherhood to succeed, we must have tenets by which we may judge our success. Hard, cold rules, truth by which we swear. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. A faint murmur rushed through the gathered acolytes at the realization of what is happening. The final codification, long rumored, was now upon us. The woman spoke again with more gravity than before. Since the twilight of the Ptolemies, the hidden ones have served to break the unnatural shackles that man puts upon man, and we have done so in a manner consistent with our creed, yet this has often led to confusion and chaos. Thus have we devised a set of 3 tenets, born from rigorous practice and application, to lead us to greater success. 1, she began, hide in plain sight, that your success may come in view of all, yet swiftly and without forewarning. 2, never compromise the brotherhood. Be thoughtful in act and speech, for it is the only sure way to protect ourselves from outside influence and keep our motives uncorrupted. And 3, stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent. Only those with active malice in their hearts need answer for their cruelty. The unwilling pawns of evil and the bystanders caught in their wake do not deserve the sting of our steel. This is a decree of the Hidden Ones, 3 tenets together with the creed to define our path forward, only these and nothing more. To encumber ourselves further would only dilute our resolve. Here Marga spoke again, most ardently now. Yet, if nothing is true, how can we justify such strictures? Should we not be free to pursue our goal in whatever fashion we see fit? You feel this is a fatal irony? The woman asked. I only wonder at the contradiction, Marga said. From what authority do these tenets derive? We are Hidden Ones, a title we gave ourselves, as we gave ourselves a goal of the physical and spiritual liberation of man. These are self-made ambitions. To achieve them, therefore, we laws to guide us. There is no magic in these words, no appeal to a higher authority. We follow them only because they help us achieve what we ourselves have defined. These laws, they allow us to persist. The effectiveness of any tenet must be judged on the outcome of its practice. She grew silent for a moment, looked at Master Harcourt, then back at us. Let it be known and recorded, these are the conclusions of the final synod of the Hidden Ones. There will not be another. Today the shadow falls now and for all time to obscure us forevermore. Let our work continue, only in the dark. Work on silence from this day forward. Speak not your names nor the names of your family and friends, for to do so would be a deadly compromise and a useless gesture. Seek not recognition, nor glory, nor compensation for your duty. Seek only the light, however dimly it may flicker upon the horizon. Pausing, the woman smiled slightly. For the first time since her arrival, she seemed content. We are Hidden Ones, all of us, forever together in our solitude. May it ever be so. She stopped there and gave a slight nod and turned and strode towards the exit at the back of the hall, making no sound as she went. The room stayed silent for a time until Master Harcourt broke the peace by urging us to do our afternoon studies. Euclid was the subject this day, and amid the rustles of scrolls the acolytes set to work. Some hours later I found myself in the garden outside the tomb of Alexander Rex, enjoying a bowl of dates and thinking on the lessons of the day and of the woman who had given us so much to ponder. So deep in thought was I that I did not notice the arrival of Margas, who startled me with a touch on the shoulder. Quite a day, was it not? He said, excited to be visited by such a one. Mistaking my inquiring expression for censure, Margas waved his hands before him. I know, he said. Glory and recognition are frowned upon. Our anonymity is our weapon, but allow me this one moment of glee. For to meet one of our founders, the woman who ended the Ptolemies no less, it is not a chance we shall have again. A founder, I repeated, of the Hidden Ones, her. Yes, oh yes, Marga said. Her true name is lost to the living, as are the names of all our first Hidden Ones. A testament to their devotion, I suppose. But a woman discolored and stained by history cannot live invisible in her own time. She has seen the blood of Caesar, the tears of Cleopatra, and the wrath of Imperator Augustus no less. Margas leaned in close so that only I, amid the drifting bees and butterflies, would hear. She would kill me for speaking her name, but I'll say it. Amunet, they called her a long time ago, and today for a moment she lived not in memory but in flesh, as for the rest they are gone, and happier for it, I think. Okay, well, this is interesting. Obviously, the woman they're talking about here is Aya. I mean, she's one of the founders. She killed Caesar and so on, so it's clearly Aya. But Amunet was the name of the assassin that was depicted in the Villa of Monteregioni, the statue. And I remember in Origins I speculated that Amunet was just a title, since it's basically Egyptian for the Hidden One, the female form. Amun means the Hidden One male, Amunet is the Hidden One female. So I figured it could be Aya, but it's just like a title that she gave herself, and this would kind of confirm it. But okay, that was an interesting read, and I suppose these were indeed the pages that I collected. Either way, I guess I'm going to end the episode here. There's a few things that I would like to do. I still want to upgrade my remaining buildings. Hopefully I have enough materials for that. I want to take care of the rake and a few other loose ends that I want to finish, and maybe I will do it before I talk to Sigurd, because the name of this quest, The Road to Valhalla, feels very endgamey to me, right? So I will make sure that I have done anything else that I want to do first. But for now, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.